Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I want to present about the Korban and Slaughter in Islam. This is our group member. The first is Anak Ahmad bin Muhammad Fatullah. Second is me, Nur Muhammad Syed bin Murad. And the last, Muhammad Zaid bin Abdul Karim. So, this is our group table of content. The first is introduction, and the second is target group. Third is justification. Fourth is explain and table overview. Next, directory content management. Sixth, conclusion, and the last, reference.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Next, introduction. The implementation of slaughter and kurban worship is a practice that is highly demanded in Islam. The purpose is as a practice to get closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. The practice of kurban has become an entity of worship for the Muslim community, especially in Malaysia, who perform kurban slaughter whether it is done in a mosque, surau, community hall, public field, housing estate or private house. Various ways and methods are done by the public in performing the slaughter of the kurban. Slaughter is the killing of an animal that is halal to be eaten by severing its veins, halqum, and mari. The third is the respiratory tract, and mari is the food and drink channel. The slaughtered animal will die when these two channels are severed. If only one is decided, then the slaughtered animal is not halal to eat. Slaughter in this way is obligatory in Islam. While kurban means the name for something that is sacrificed or the name for livestock slaughtered on Eidul Adha, kurban means slaughtering certain livestock by drawing closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala at certain times. It is also defined as a livestock slaughtered on Hari Nahar with the aim of getting closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. It was prescribed in the second year of the Hijrah. Sacrifice worship has become a practice for Muslims around the world. This Tuesday, we will have the opportunity to perform worship, whose law is Sunnah Mu'akkad. According to Mazhab Shafi'i, here are some guidelines for sacrifices participants or those involved in the worship. Second, target group. Students and teachers interested in learning more about slaughter and korban in Islam will find a collection of resources in this directory. This directory is also available to students and researchers who require a dependable source of information for their studies. As a result, anyone can use this database to learn about Islamic slaughter and kurban practice. Third, justification. Our purpose in selecting this topic was to make it accessible to all Muslims, particularly workers, students, and researchers. In addition, the effort helps to raise awareness about Islamic model and kurban. Finally, our effort makes it simple for other academics and readers to rapidly discover information about Islamic slaughter and kurban. Next, number 4 is explain and table overview. First, we have information service topic, information facilities classification, and information facility types and frequency. First, information slaughter in online materials, 4 journal, 1 book, and 2 website. Second, information kurban in online materials, 3 journal, 2 website, and 1 book.
So, we continue about directory content management. The directory provides various sources of information on slaughter and korban in Islam. The directory's goal is to provide a list of resources for information about slaughter and korban in Islam, including their definition and requirement. Every piece of knowledge has its own subject. Various forms of information sources such as online news, journal, and direct dictionaries are included in sources of information. So we continue about the source number 1 from book. So this book offer information on slaughter in general, not just for academics. This book provides a definition of the terminologies used in the Dalil Al-Quran in relation to condition and slaughter. Additionally, things that are sunat and makruh in slaughter. So we continue about the source number 2 and 3 from website. The source number 2 is this website explain the method of slaughter in Islam. In addition, it cover the definition of slaughter and evidence from the Quran and the condition of slaughter. And the third website provide this website give a brief explanation of slaughter according to Islam. The information provide answer question about the advantage of slaughter and provide relevant argument and proposition as well as strengthen the argument given. In addition, the information is presented concisely and in detail. So we continue about the source number 4 from journal article. This journal discuss slaughter from an Islamic perspective, including the Islamic concept of slaughter and the wisdom of carrying out a slaughter. The journal also includes passage from the Quran that discuss slaughter. So we continue the source number 5 from journal. This journal offer information on slaughter from the perspective of Imam Shafi'i. The supervision offer comprehensive information about slaughter tool, slaughter procedure, and potential slaughter ingredients. So we continue the source number 6. This thesis provides information taken explains the concept of rukhsah in the diet and slaughter of the people of the book, which is discussed in the book Al-Halal wal Al-Haram fi Al-Islam, the famous work by Yusuf Al-Qaradawi. In the case of slaughter, Yusuf Al-Qaradawi has taken the stance of simplifying the law of slaughter.
Now, we continue to source 7 from Safian Ramli and Mahidin, 2019, Kaedah Penetapan Hukum Sembelihan Haiwan secara stunning. The analisis terhadap keputusan Muzakarah Jawatankuasa Fatwa Majlis Kebangsaan Malaysia from Online Journal of Research in Islamic Study. The journal describe the method of determination of the law of animal slaughter that compile with the law of Syar'i slaughter based on the decision of Muzakarah Jawatan Fatwa Majlis Kebangsaan Malaysia explain the determination of the law of slaughter is done. The issue of slaughter with upright method is clarified thus. The information taken play a role in resolving issue that arise regarding slaughter.
Now is the information of Kurban. From website, we source one in Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia, garis panduan pelaksanaan ibadah Kurban Perak, retrieve from this link. The website provide information about Kurban in general and has Kurban related items such as Kurban definition, dalil Al-Quran related to Kurban, Kurban start time and Kurban requirement, describe the animal, the may be sacrificed, as well as the activity that should be avoided when performing Kurban. Source number 2, Ibadah Kurban, Al-Hari Kurban dan Akikah. The website provides a quick explanation of the Kurban by responding to queries concerning its component type and different. Additionally, the material is presented succinctly and in detail. Source from journal article. Source number 3, Zakaria 2018, ibadah korban sebagai wujud iman dan takwa dalam mensukseskan pembangunan. From Jurnal Syariah Hukum Islam. The journal provide information on the advantage of korban worship. For example, ibadah korban can strengthen the faith and takwa of Muslim. Source number 4, ibadah korban dalam perspektif hadis. Jurnal Ilmu Sundi, Usuluddin dan Filsafat. The journal provide information on the meaning of Kurban in the term of language, on terminology, the law of performing Kurban, obligatory and legal condition, time of Kurban, type of Kurban animal, and things that a sunnah done before Kurban and it is wisdom. Source number 5, from Abdullah 2016, Korban wujud kedekatan seorang hamba dengan Tuhannya. From Jurnal Pendidikan Agama Islam At-Ta'lim. The journal provide information on the benefit of sacrifice, information related to Kurban worship. Worship then can bring us closer to God. This is a resource from book. Source number 6 from Yasir 2019, Penyelenggaraan Ibadah Kurban. The book explains the law of Kurban worship more clearly and answer all questions related to Kurban raised by people.
Number 6 is conclusion. Slaughter is strongly encouraged and the law is also obligatory for Muslims. Basically, slaughter in Islam is the best method and full of respect for animals and kindness to animals. However, modern methods are needed to accommodate the increasing number of animals that need to be slaughtered in accordance with what has been prescribed by the Shara. All the information from our church as a group is expected to help people who wish to perform Kurban worship and slaughter as an initial preparation before doing so, including getting a clear picture of how to perform Kurban worship in addition to maintaining the prescribed manners. This is because the actually of a person is also rewarded by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. That's all from me and group. Thank you.